bum bum ba ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Wow, what is going on here? Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Let me see. Something's going on with my YouTube channel, and there might be something weird going on. Live drawing, viewers will warning the stream screen. There's always something. There's always something with this, but that's what happens, you know. That's what happens when you go live, and you're like you want to be spontaneous. But let me see. Live streaming. Is it live streaming? I actually don't know. I suppose it is. Yeah. So anyway, everyone, thank you. This is fun. I have a fun thing to do today. Um, I'm thinking of just like going and creating just like a mecha for humankind. Today we rebuild our website. And if you haven't seen it, just go to visit humankind.art. Look at this sticker. How professional. How profesh. That's what and look at this. This too. Boom. Boom. I feel like a news site right now, you know, just like I just keep improving myself, always stopping myself. I'm just like sometimes I'm surprised. Look at this production quality right here. But yeah, today we had a space. It wasn't recorded, which sucks. But I think someone had some snippets. But we had a Twitter space, and then we just revealed our site for humankind, and which we're really excited because it's a great way to just like show the world something, the things that we're working on. And if you haven't seen it, well, just go to humankind.art. But today we are going to be drawing a mecha, and let me just turn on this and what is going on, dude? Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry about that. There you go. Something like this. So I don't know if you see this, but yeah, let me just move my screen. There you go. So I drew this a long time ago, just like a mecha, and there's Maya on top of it. But I was thinking today of just like drawing something different, and drawing something like this. Like I actually sketched this like really quickly before jumping into the space. And by the way, and some gummy kinds, basically, let me see the chat. Official comments, but what's up, man? Saludos. Okay. By the way, I don't know. Can you hear me well with this microphone? That is a question. So yeah, go to the chat and please share where you are visiting us from, where you are chatting from. It will be great to know more about what's going on. Dude, this sucks so bad. Like apparently, like something happened with YouTube, and it wouldn't let me go to YouTube for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, like technical difficulties. So please say hi in your language. If you're if like Spanish is your language, well, say hola, GM. If English is your language, well, also just like hello, GM. And where you're visiting us from, where you're watching, we would love to see that, and also just learn how to say hi or good morning or good night, whatever you're visiting us from. So let's go for it. So this is our sketch. We're going to draw a gummy kind on top of some kind of like mecha thing, and we're going to be doing it with this thing. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, this one is better. So and by the way, I also have this camera, which is kind of nice. So I can just like move at any time, and you can see my hand. And this one, you can just like see Photoshop. How cool is that? And again, production quality here, baby. This is. I'm sometimes I'm surprised. I surprise myself. at the quality of this. Look, you can see my hand, and over here you can see. This is more about the making than the actual drawing. So let's get started. Like where's my pen? What the hell? Okay, there you go. Here's my pen. Thank you so much. So, oh yeah, here's hi. This is so cool. Look at this. I have my phone over here, so I have a second camera helping me over here. And let's actually switch it up. I think it's going to be better. This is a little bit better, and then later I can show you the other one. So you can follow my mouse there. This is nice. I see a lot of people here from DC, from Tijuana. Hola desde Tijuana, Ricardo. That's so cool. TJ makes me happy, man. TJ definitely makes me happy. Let me just like create a new file over here. Let's go with I don't know, maybe 4 by 4,000. Let's go with this size. I don't know what this size is. Yeah, I like it. The cool thing is that at any time we could just change this. Apparently, I have some kind of thing here. I'm going to say, yo, just like allow me to do whatever I want, man. Oh man, I need glasses. I'm going blind. What's going on? Yeah, okay. Ratio. And just clear. How do I clear this? Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, so let's just get started. Wow, I should have just like done this before, right? But I didn't. I wasn't prepared. I just like jumped into this really quickly. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here with me and just like as we draw this thing. So um, something that we want to do is just like test a little bit, do some circles, do some lines, da 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 da, do some circles and then another circle inside. This is not a circle, Pablo. This is more of a torta. That's more of an oval. Yeah, well, let's make a torta. Let's make a bolillo. Let's make a virote like this. For those who are from Mexico, you're like and understand what a virote is. A virote in Mexico is like a baguette, like a French baguette. but but it's more like this. This is the shape of a virote. There's more like this. This is our virote, and then we open it right here. We put a knife through it, or with our hands, with our bare hands, and then we put stuff into it. So like yummy stuff. We can put avocado for all of you visiting us from California, and like I want my avocados, man. Yeah, so you can put some avocado and you can make yourself a Mexican sandwich, which we call tortas, and they usually are happy like this. This is how they look. They will have a big smirk, a big face saying, "Hey, eat me. I'm yours. Come on, do it. I'm okay. Let's do this." So, okay, enough practice, enough lines. I think I'm ready. It's usually good to just like stretch a little bit, exercise before you go into the marathon. So, like, just as before you start like doing some crazy things in your gym, you do a little bit stretching, right? So this is what we're doing right now. You do some lines, you do some vertical lines, maybe some 145 degrees, maybe some another 45 degrees really quickly. The thing is that you want to train your eye hand coordination. As you can see, I'm not that great, but it's okay because that's my style. My style is just like, oh, did you see that? I tried to do the whole iPad thing. It's so trippy because like jumping from iPad to Photoshop, like I keep trying to do the same things that I do on Procreate, but obviously this is Photoshop and it doesn't have all of those things. And I wish it had those things where it's like, hey, those things that make Procreate amazing. So let's get started. Let me see if we are good over here. Everyone is seeing my screen. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Um, so sorry. Hello, Paulo. We can see anything apart from the wallpaper. What? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, really? You cannot see anything? That, like, heads up, Pablo, we're not seeing any drawings. Really? Like, that's crazy. Like, you could, like, hold on. Like, hide the drawings. So you can hear me, but the video is not changing? Wow, this sucks so much. Like, you're still there? So hey, this is me saying yes, just a wallpaper. Holy crapperoni. Let me turn it off and turn it on. So what about now? I just like turn on and off everything. Like I even turn off the background. So let's go to the chat. Just a wallpaper. Wow, that sucks so much. This is yeah, there was a problem with my stream. Like YouTube told me something, but here on my program cambió por un momento, pero ahora se ve un solo personaje con una espada. What? That is so weird, dude. Like that is not what I'm seeing here. GM Pablo, dude, Brian Murray, so cool to see you. Man, what the hell is going on? Oh, man, that sucks so much. I hate when this happens. So, okay, so can you see me now? Brian, Rojo Reyes, Cristina Olivas, all of you, Alan Cedeño, thank you so much for being so patient. Like, can you still not see me? Can you still not see my screen? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So I can see your chat. So please tell me if everything's okay. Like I want to know if I can continue or not. No. Dude, what the crap? This just like sucks. We, we can hear you now. We see a character with a sword, with a heart shirt. Like, why? That's not. Oh man. Like, dude, that is so weird. Like, there's a bug with this. Something weird is going on, and I apologize about that. Uh, we hear but no video. Okay, so it seems like it's just not working. I wish it was. I'm terribly sorry about this. There you are. What? There? You know what I did? I turned off the video and then I turned it on. Yes, you're visible. So can you see my screen too? Can you see my drawing here? La 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 la. Yeah. Can you see that? Let's turn this off. Let's remove this source. And now let's oh dude, let's share my screen. Let's see that. Listo. Okay, can you see the drawing here? La 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 la. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Cool. We're back. We're back in business, baby. Now the Photoshop is visible. Am I visible? Altan, Alan Cedeño. Damn, man. Like, I'm sorry. Great. Ready to watch. See. Yay. All right. So let me undo what I was doing. Apparently, you didn't see all of my. These were my doodles, and this was my torta. So I was drawing this little torta, little baby torta. The torta was there, and this was my French baguette, but in Mexico we call them birotes. I don't know what this was. Why are they called birotes? Well, at least in north of Mexico, I'm pretty sure that in south of Mexico, birotes might mean something bad. That's usually how it goes in Mexico. Like us people from the north of Mexico, we say something that is just like a localism, like a thing that we say over there in the north, and then suddenly we realize that people Uh, so hold on, let me actually like do this and just do this. This is what we're gonna draw. I don't know if you were able to see this doodle, but this was the doodle that I was telling you that I hand draw, and this is the mecha that I wanted to draw, and this is the little fella, the gummy kind that is like, yo, that I want to draw. But this is on paper, and now we get to see do it digital. So let me just go over here. I'm sorry, we're going back. We call those torcidos, by the way. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Torcidos, that is not okay. See, I love fighting with my friends here in Mexico City because they will tell me about like a extra camera. Let me just like add my other camera. Uh, Add camera. There you go. So like now you're going to be able to see the other camera. So now you can also see my hand. So can you see my hand? Hello. Hello. Yeah. So I was talking about this production quality, and you were not seeing any production quality. I was surprised about my production quality, and I was so proud. And then you were on your side saying, like, Pablo, no, there's no production quality in what you see. We can post messages. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing this. So I was telling you about this. Let's just start sketching our character, and I think a good thing for us to do is just like a like let me adjust my screen. Oh man, this keeps happening to me. Da, 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 da. This is what happens when you go live and everyone is here. So I was thinking that maybe we do a human, a gummy kind that is just like a just on top of a mecha that is just like helps it do the things that it needs to do, you know, because gummy kinds are just like so small and they're like fragile and they're not that strong, but they want to do stuff, you know. They might hold be able to hold a little sword like this, you know, but that sometimes it will fall because it's kind of heavy too. So gummy kinds need the strength of a big robot kind mecha that they can control, you know, like a mecha that is like this with big gigantic arms, and then there's a gummy kind on top, and then they can just like control this gigantic robot. So something like this is what we're gonna do, you know, just like imagine this gigantic hands, and then there's the gummy kind on top. Yo, yeah. So let's keep drawing. So I'm going to I guess just like a hey, let's start with boxes. I think for this, with just some boxes like here for the body will be nice. Maybe has some an exhaust, you know, or just like a you know how Darth Vader has this thing from where it breathes, like the radiator on a car. So we need a radiator kind of thing here. Maybe we're gonna do the box here. Maybe there's a shoulder, but maybe it's just like a gigantic shoulder, you know. And one of the sides, maybe there's a gigantic shoulder like this. Let's erase all of this stuff. Uh, and let me actually change the other camera. The other camera is kind of cool that you see it. So let me just adjust it. There you go. So you can see my hand. And I think like maybe it has also just something like this. Maybe the other arm is like different thing, you know, because it's kind of a makeshift kind of mecha, you know. It's not it wasn't produced like in a factory or anything. It was just like a DIY kind of mecha from different parts, from different things. This is how they survive in the land of kinds. You know, they have to go for on like on junkyards from past wars, from past civilizations that they left, and then put it together in a way that makes sense for now. You know, with well, all technology using it with new technologies, kind of like I see it as kind of like medieval retro medieval kind of thing, you know. So yeah, hello, Skipper Lee. So cool to see you, man. Skipper Lee, Skipper Lee. Skipper Lee, you're visiting us from YouTube. Yeah, so cool to see you. So let's keep drawing this. Look at this. This is going to be like a pretty strong mecha, you know. And maybe we have some kind of like another box that is going to be or hand. That is big. Let me just like change this and just give us a little bit more room. Just more room for drawing. And then maybe so here we can go on two different routes. We can do the whole thing where like a it is something like this. This is the kind of legs that we draw, where it's like that is more like animal legs, you know. And we can do that, or we can go in this route where it's more like human-like legs, and like there's just it's so weird because it's the same kind of bones, you know, but they're like they feel more straight, right? So I think I'm going to go with this, with the kind of human, kind of like legs. Yeah. Or maybe what if, oh my God, what if actually it's more of a tank? Oh my God, yes. Has to be a tank. Yes, a tank. This is, oh, dude, yes, of course. Of course. Imagine something like this. Yes, this is what is going to happen. I love this. I love this idea. I am a genius. You are presencing genius right here with this mecha tank. Oh my God. Well, now we don't need this. Well, I guess we can erase it. Oh, what's going on? No, 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 no. Like this. Yeah, we can erase this kind of thing, and maybe it is like this. There you go, baby. Maybe the hands now they feel too big, you know. So maybe what do you say if we let's move the hands just a little bit closer to the right. Let's rotate them just a little bit. Um, I could have just drawn it again, right? But no, Pablo doesn't want to draw again. If it's drawn, it stays. Joe, what's going on? What did I do? Why is it not drawing? Oh, do I have something selected? Oh yeah, I had something selected. That keeps happening to me sometimes. So, and then maybe this one, it's more of a, what do you say if it is more kind of a torpedo kind of thing, which is makes this a gummy kind of bellic, you know, kind of. Are you a warfare kind of gummy kind? It's like chaotic, you know, but I love that it's going to be just like a really cute kind of gummy kind, you know, and it's kind of like a captain, and it's just like here, and then it's like, hey, what's up? I have the power to destroy you. You know, do not mess with me, or I will blow you to pieces. Yeah, this is the kind of the gummy kind over here. I mean, look at this. This is pretty menacing. Oh man, I keep pressing R when I want to press E. I don't know if that happens to you guys. Does that happen to you guys? Sometimes I wake up and I keep pressing R instead of pressing E, and I don't know how to deal with this problem. Take, and I need some medication. Imagine if there were medication so you could hit your shortcut keys more accurately. Um, yeah. So just like adding some details. Here we're just in sketch mode, and as you can see, it's a mess. It's such a mess, but if that's what we want, you know, we want to keep exploring the different things that we want. Maybe there's something here, maybe there's like kind of like an antenna, you know, something, and maybe there's a cable here that connects to something. Uh, I like the idea that even though it looks pretty menacing and everything, like this uh maybe this gummy kind doesn't like taking the sun. So maybe there is like an umbrella on top, you know? I had an umbrella on the other one too. It's just like I can imagine just like being on one of these, and then it's like, I need shadow. I don't want the sun on top of me. So maybe not that, but maybe it is. What do you say if it is more of just like kind of uh, like a taco stand, kind of front. What do you call it? This like fachada, and maybe it does even still say tacos. This got me kind grab it from a taqueria from the past, and it's like, hey, this looks cool. What are tacos? I don't know. What if there's no tacos in the future? Do you think that they're going to be evolving after apocalypses or civilization ends, and there's still some remnants of civilization, and there's still some stuff like this. So no, there's junkyard, there's just like junk from past wars and stuff, and just like from past like buildings and stuff, and they might be wondering like, what are these taco things? Do you think that they will like after a while they will fall to the same idea of putting some kind of bread thing to hold good stuff inside? You think that they will get back to this idea where it's like, yeah, tacos, you know, taco, taco, burrito, taco. I believe so. I believe that. I mean, you can see it in different civilizations, like in different cultures and everything. Everyone has their own taco. They have their like kebab. Well, it's not kebab. Yeah, kebab. Is it kebab or gyros? The ones that are just like eights. It's pretty much just a burrito. There's also. I mean, in Japan they have these like also like the ones that are like this. If you look at it, but this is like soft and like made of rice, I think. But this is just a Japanese taco, baby. I'm pretty sure that some people are getting offended with my pretty ignorant comments here about like everyone has their own taco, their own version of tacos. I like that. I like that idea that even after a dystopia, even after civilizations end, like they will still go back to just like the same conclusion about like what is good in life, what do we deserve as the human species. You know what we deserve? This this thing that has like dough, and then we put good stuff inside, and we should call it what would they call it in the future? What did they just call it? The same taco. They just like arrived at the same conclusion, and then they will see the tacos were part of our destiny. They were not an invention. They were just like it was just physics work doing its magic. Look at this. What do you say of this? Maybe it has like fat and short fingers, but pretty strong, fat, short fingers, like this gigantic hand, but just like fat fingers. That's what's going on here. Okay, enough sketching, Pablo. Come on, get to inking this. Yeah, I think we're good. Should we add also a smiley face there? It's kind of weird to put it there. Maybe not. I like adding smiley faces on everything, but sometimes maybe it's not the proper thing to do. Maybe there's a sticker here though, and maybe there's graffiti here, and Maya was here. Yeah, but ooh, yeah, I'm excited about this. I think I'm liking it. I'm liking where we're going. This is good. I feel good about this. So now I would like in your comments. There's still time for you to help me with this. If you have a comment or something, a suggestion, you can tell me, Pablo, what about this? Or what about that? What about a gigantic sword? Yeah. Imagine if it has a gigantic sword. It's a mecha, but still with this really powerful hands, but still it needs a sword, you know? It still needs a way to just like cut through the forest, you know? Maybe it doesn't maybe this whole thing it looks pretty like a warfare machine, but it's really just for construction. It's not for destruction, but for construction. Maybe this is actually, yeah, let's change this for something that is more of a, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. And this is more of a drill. Yeah, like that. And maybe this changes into different things. Maybe sometimes it can be like like a gigantic screwdriver. I don't know why. But maybe pala. I don't know how you say pala. Uh, plow. I don't know. But anyway, it can turn into different tools. That's what's going on there. Okay. Um, okay. So let's just keep now. I don't know if I like the cable here. Yeah. Maybe some cables here. Maybe another cable here. Maybe I should actually do this well. Maybe you should learn to draw, Pablo. What about that? Have you thought about that before you jump into your live streams? What about like actually developing a talent, Pablo? That would be a good thing. Developing skill instead of just jumping into a stream. What about that, Pablo? Have you thought about that? That would be nice. Okay, cool. I think we have our mecha and we have a taco, a happy taco. So maybe there is a happy taco. There's a mutant, you know. It's a mutant from the future that we don't know how, but like it has the form of a taco, and people want to eat it, but it will not let itself be eaten by others. There you go. There you go. Or maybe it is okay to eat it, but it just regenerates like Wolverine after you eat it. So it's like an infinite taco. I don't know what I'm saying. Tacos al pastor y kebab. Exactly. Right, Rojo? Pablo, ¿qué tal una mochila donde traiga todas las herramientas para cambiarse como la pala? Hey, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea, man. I like it, Skipper. Okay. So maybe let's let's undo. Yo, what the hell is going on? No. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Have fat fingers. So we're saying just that the backpack is going to. If I put a backpack, then we're going to lose sight of this, and there's not going to be enough contrast. You know. You know, I love your idea. I think that for this, I'm going to prefer this. You know, if I put a backpack, there's going to be too much noise here on the back. So I'm going to say no to your idea, even though it's a good idea. You know, sometimes you have to say no to good ideas. So I'm going to, and the good thing about the sword is that it's not interfering with this. You know, there's a space here, so there's not enough noise, but there's enough of the sword for people to know that it's a sword. You know, and and maybe we can even make it a little bit longer like this. That way, it's even more clear that it's a sword. And there you go. And you know what? I was actually going to put this here. No, actually, no. It's actually kind of nice. I wish. I wish. Yeah, there you go. I wish. What do you wish, Pablo? What is it? What is it that you wish? I wish I had the tools from Procreate. You know, I wish I was able to do the same because on Procreate, if you do this and you hold, pow, it draws a straight line. But here in Photoshop, we do not have that ability, and I miss it. I'm loving this, by the way. Are you loving this? Let's change it to the other screen because the other screen shows it a little bit better. I think this is how it's looking. I like it. Funny pack instead. Okay, funny pack. I love that, Cristina. There you go. Collaboration isn't. Although fanny pack is not going to hold a lot of. Yeah. So maybe maybe a funny pack that comes from here, you know? So funny packs is usually here on the shoulder, right? But I kind of no. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. It goes like this, and let's erase it this. And I love that we're like changing stuff like this here, and we're doing it almost like I don't know if you ever seen Bob Ross. Of course, you've seen Bob Ross. Bob Ross is a legend. But usually Bob Ross will do this thing where like he would like have a beautiful drawing, a beautiful painting, and then suddenly he would just put a gigantic tree on top of it. No, stop it. So I feel like that. But no, look at that. It's a I think it's yeah, I think this could work. Yeah. And maybe it's more like this. Yeah. Or should it be a zipper? I think a zipper will be more like a fanny pack, right? Maybe I should zoom in to actually do it right. So let's actually make it a bigger. Come on, Pablo. Just this. Although, well, it's kind of funny that it has like a really small fanny pack. No, I actually no. I actually kind of like the idea of it being super small. I would actually make it smaller now that I think about it. Da, 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 da. So what if the fanny pack is like this? It's just a regular fanny pack and this gigantic monster? Oh, dude, I'm so bad at drawing. I wish I had uh, the tools that Procreate has. With Procreate, you can fake it. The tool does some of the stuff for you, and then you get used to those tools. Oh no, we said that it was going to be a like a zipper, right? So it's something like this. There you go, baby. There you go. And then maybe it has a face. You like that? Do you like that? Yes, do you like that? And let's erase all that stuff in the middle. There you go, baby. There you go. You got this. You can do this. Yes. Okay, maybe a tool build. Yeah, tool build. A fanny pack show. I want to see all the comments and yeah, what's going on? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second just to adjust the comments here. I'm not seeing them. So cool. Got to put some spare change for those post-apocalyptic vending machines out. That is true. That is true, Skipper. Like you got to do that stuff. It's very important. So let's continue. Okay. So, oh man, I keep pressing the wrong things. I am human, and I make mistakes. Thank you for having patience. Thank you for being here and support me through my journey. Okay, cool. So let's go. So this is it. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Because this is it, baby. We are going to just like ink it. Let me just change this so you can see my hand as how it trembles and how it just like struggles to do its thing. Yeah, let's put it here. Let's adjust the camera. Just so it's perfect and beautiful. I just made it worse. You made it worse, Pablo. There you go. Okay, cool. So let's actually do this. It's just like it's so weird how dependent of a Procreate I am, because on Procreate it even adjusts like there's this thing that adjusts like your curves to be nicer, and your lines to be nicer. I don't know what they call it, like streaming, I think it's called, or like line streaming, where it cleans your curves and makes them a little bit nicer, and it's so nice to have that. And here on the Photoshops, we don't have that, but it's okay because then we can we can do a lot of other stuff. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that, hey, I wish I could have the best of both worlds. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Please don't sue me, Adobe. Please don't do that to me. I'm nice. I'm using your tools. I'm telling everyone you should be using this tool. A lot of people apparently like. I was seeing the news, and the news were saying that. I mean, it was one of those clickbaity things. But the title about this clickbaity thing was like something about like a Adobe, just like, well, Microsoft, like using more and more Figma, which means that Adobe might lose the Microsoft account for their designers who are using Figma. Which you're going to like, okay, so what, right? But I believe that, I mean, I can imagine that like the Microsoft account for Adobe must be huge, you know, it must be millions of dollars. So, like, I don't know. For those who are designers and who are into design tools and all that stuff, you will understand the magnitude of this. But also, just like Adobe has had a hard time adapting to the needs of users. You know, they're trying their best to just like do their NFT things, and I think other tools that are coming from the space are doing a better job. You know, uh, and like but the thing is that they have the audience. You know, I mean, I'm here using Photoshop because it's still the best tool for photo editing and all that stuff. But like open source tools are like catching up. Like for example, we've been using, and I want to keep using it. By the way, oh my god, that is so hard. Oh, dude, look at that, beautiful. I got it. So we've been using this tool for uh, multiplayer uh, editing, like painting tool, and it's awesome that like you can paint at the same time. It's almost like Google Docs, but for Photoshop. It's a Photoshop, Google Docs Photoshop, you know, where it's like a multiple painters, multiple artists can be drawing at the same time in the same canvas and using very like similar tools to Photoshop or Procreate. So like I saw that, I was like, that is the future. That like we should be all collaborating and doing doodles together, you know? We should all be just like joining a canvas and just drawing. And that's something that Figma was able to do with design tools. They were able to just like a chat, like they were web first, you know, like a you don't have to install an app. You can just use it on the browser. And for a lot of players out there, that has been a challenge, you know, like a lot of players who have been a little bit more old school, whom like their software is usually just like you have to install it to use it. It's not on the web. Like for them, it's hard to change their product development to like their software dev to actually adapt to. And because for a lot of it, it's just like technology that will not render well on the web, you know, and it's older technology. So like and it's hard to catch up, and more when you have millions of users and you're like, should I just like a gamble on this web thing and just like change my whole product and just like a like invest uh and I don't know, like all my resources into that, or keep building what we're building and it's making us money right now. So I'm pretty sure that it's a tough call. And if you are that company, you'll be like, no, let's just keep doing what we're doing. We're making money. Come on. This, come on. Nobody wants to design on the web. Nobody wants to design in a collaborative way. Nobody wants that. That's what they said. That's what they thought. I mean, as a designer, I even thought that, you know, like I thought that, like, no, I don't want anyone on my design file. That's what I used to think, you know, and that was, but the mentality changed quickly changed because of all the value that it generated to be able to just like design life, you know, like a being able to just like share a file and multiple people being able to save, have use the same file at the same time, you know, a file that is always up to date. There's no like final PSD master.psd, you know, and then final, really final one. This is the actual final one .psd. And then after that, final date final .psd. Like, no, that's not a thing anymore because like it's all on the web and it's always updating. And it's not like you're not going to get like, oh, dude, did you work on that? But I worked on that, dude. Like, how are we going to just like merge those changes? No, that's not happening anymore. That's not a thing anymore. That how weird is that? At least for designers, like product designers who are using Figma, So that's a thing of the past, and it's not a long past ago. It's just like we take it for granted, but like 3 years ago, that was still a struggle, and it's hard to think that like other tools like Photoshop and other tools like I don't know, tools like I saw a video editing tool just recently that was also collaborative. I saw an audio editing tool that was collaborative. That is like that can disrupt a whole industry. That can disrupt a whole just sector, because like suddenly imagine as musicians the ability to be able to just like share the same music project and being able to collaborate on it. That is huge. That is like gigantic, and more when people are working remotely. So what are you talking about, Pablo? I'm just like talking about tools. I love talking about that stuff. Um, but uh, but yeah, like, and I'm missing some of the functionalities from other tools when you're using one. But that's a cool thing too. Uh, it's not like a carpenter is just going to use one tool to make something. They use multiple tools, and it's okay to have multiple tools in your toolkit. And I hate all the tool wars where it's like, oh, dude, but I like the tool to do it all. They want the holy grail, but sometimes that doesn't exist, and that actually it's almost like those. Oh man, wow. It's almost like those machines, just like from the past. Like if you're old enough, like me, you will remember those TVs that had also a VCR. It was a TV and a VCR, and none of those two things worked, and it was sucked. They usually sucked, or the VCR will stop working, and then it was just a TV with a big block down there that didn't do anything, and then you have to connect it to a separate VCR. So it was just like a machine like this. Uh, and they were gigantic, by the way, back then. And then they had this thing attached to it that was just like a VCR with buttons right here. And then you would be like, awesome, like, hey, 2 for 1, right? That's awesome. Wow, technology. But then this thing will stop working, and it's a VCR. It's not like a software update or anything. No, that just like will just stop working because you will put these cassettes, like no streaming back there, no Netflix, nothing like that. You had to put these cassettes. They had tape, and it would just like always go wrong. So then suddenly this would stop working because it was like crappy VCR, attached to a TV. They were like, put a crappy TV with a crappy VCR, but now it's cool because those two crappy things make something cool. That's how they will sell it to you. Then this will stop working, and then you have to buy another VCR. So you have to have another VCR next to it. Like I will see this in homes so much. What this will happen? You have another VCR and connect it to the TV because this one stopped working. So anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about tools. I was talking about tools that try to do it all. Um, hi. Let's continue. Come on, Pablo. Are you ever going to finish? No, because I get distracted and it's okay. It's part of the entertainment, okay? You're here because of that. You're not here for the duels. You're here for the lulls. That's what I tell myself. And this is how I survive by telling myself lies. Don't we all? Don't we all just tell ourselves lies? We know it's not true. We know not everything is okay. They tell us at the coffee shop, how's your day? How are you doing? Fine. I'm doing perfect. Wonderful, we say. It's not true. You're lying. Not wonderful. I mean, it might be just okay, but it's not like Oh my God, the best day of my life. So forced to feel that way. I hate it. Wow, why am I so negative? What is happening to? Man. Um, yeah. Anyway, Maya was here, baby. Maya was here. So so yeah, like I'm having fun doing these kinds of live streams. Kind of my therapy, as you can see. You're hearing me. Maybe you're not there. Maybe everybody left, but it's okay. But you're talking to yourself. I don't know if that's healthy, Pablo. Just talking to yourself. I think it is. I think we should. I think talking to yourself shouldn't be a taboo. Like most of the time you're just by yourself and you just want to talk to someone. Why should it be a taboo to talk to yourself? Is this what insanity looks like? Is this what insanity like? Is that the beginning of it? Like you start justifying talking to yourself, just like, hey, it's not bad. It's all good, baby. But you're talking to yourself, yeah, 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 yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I actually don't know how these works. Are they just like, oh man, I was rotating. This looks horrible. Oh, come on. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Fat fingers, baby. Fat fingers. Fat fingers have followed me all of my life. And fat fingers that don't want to do what I tell them to do. They just have their own. It's almost like that movie of that guy that will get a hand transplant, and then but it will be a hand transplant from like a murderer, and then the hand will want to murder people because like apparently the hand had was sentient and had like the ghost of the killer or something. I don't know, and then will go and kill people. Have you ever seen like there was a movie like this, or there were several movies of like this? I'm pretty sure, or even TV shows that would just like go with that premise. And anyway, I feel like I have some kind of syndrome like this because my hands I tell them to do some stuff and they do other stuff. They're like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But can you no? Can you play the chord the right way? Yeah, no. I'm gonna do it my way. Yeah, and that happened. I used well, I guess I still have it, like a punk band, a punk rock band, and I say we still have it because we're old as hell now. We're old, fat, with broken dreams and broken records. And but we still play. We still get together every once in a while, and we still like play our music, and it's kind of fun. It's potentially one of the happiest things I do. Like playing on a stage, being on a stage, playing music. I think that's my happy place. Whenever I am on a stage, there's people down here, la la la, wee, and then there's a drum, there's amplifiers, and then there's my 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 co-workers. I was going to say my bandmates, and then I'm there with my guitar, and just screaming because I'm supposed to be the one who sings, but I mostly just scream. And this, and well, I'm just going to do stick figures for that. The other guitar player, and then the bass player. I'm going to make the bass player a little bit bigger. It has like hair like this, and then the drums players over here. Maybe yo. Uh, this this is me being the happiest person. This is happy Pablo. Happy Pablo right here on stage singing his ass off. And yeah, that is and being in front of a crowd and just like jumping and why if it is my the happiest thing that I do, why am I not pursuing that? Why am I here doing live streams when this is the happiest thing that I can do? Wow. Wow, there's a revelation right now. Maybe I should just quit everything and just do this. Wow, you're presencing this change in Pablo's life. Now, there's still time to keep doing that. And famous last words. Wow, I keep just like messing up the inking, getting distracted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's oh dude, what's going on? Yep. Yo. There you go. Let's stop this and let's hide it. And I think we're almost there. Let's just finish this. I don't think I'm going to add some shading today because that's going to be another amount of work. But who cares, right? There's nobody here anyway. Is anyone here? Let's see the chat. Pablo, ¿qué tal una mochila donde traigo? Okay, no, you're not talking to yourself. We're here to watch and listen. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ramachandran. Ramachandran. Hopefully, I'm saying your. Why Ramachandran? Well, I don't know if it's your name now. Will, I'm still here. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Skipper. Frank Sinatra, my way. I do it my way, even if it's the wrong way, even if I'm making mistakes, even if it hurts. I do it my. I'm one of those people who goes to karaoke and wants to sing Frank Sinatra. I am one of those. I am that cliche of a person. And I try and it sounds horrible, but in my mind, I think I'm cool. That is as pathetic as it can get. But I don't care because I do it my way. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Yeah, punk rock, punk band, and I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something not important. I'm sure. Um, oh yeah, let's put some comfy. Let's put a comfy backseat here. What do you say? Yeah, it's like leather or something. Maybe also we. This has to be like made out of scraps. Oh man, keep pressing the wrong key. So we should put like metal, like scraps, like parches. I don't know how you say parches in Spanish, in English. Sorry. So like let's add some like metal scraps like here and there. You know, it's made out of different pieces. Da 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 dum. Ah, come on, I keep doing that. Beep 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 beep. What else? Oh yeah, the sword that is coming from this. Oh, dude, oh, man. See, this is another thing that I miss from Procreate. This wouldn't be happening. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think it's good for today. I'm going to come back and maybe redraw some of this stuff. Maybe maybe do something here, maybe just a little bit smaller. Ricos y sabrosos. Rico. Suave. Wow, that was perfect. Do you see that? Hold on, let me kerning, baby. Ricos y sabrosos means delicious and delicious. It's just repeating itself. It's delicious, and you know what? Delicious. But, this sort should be better. Come on, Pablo, you can do much better than this. You know, maybe this thing is more like this, and it's just, oh, dude, it's such a weird angle. Oh, dude, like, man, oh man, oh man. There you go. There you go. So, so yeah, talking to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just like some healthy introspection. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it, introspection. And okay, I'm happy with this. I think I'm happy for now. Let's see it. Yeah, it's looking okay. Let's change it to the Photoshop one, just so we can see it here. Uh, it's looking good. Let's go back. Let's just do the last, and let's do some light shadowing. What, oh, dude, again, here. This is what we want. Let's do some light shadowing. I'm going to just add a new layer, and I'm going to add. I'm going to go with the medium point. Yeah, medium point should be good, and just add shadows here and there. You know, just like where it needs it, where it's obvious that it needs some shadowing, and just to at least have it a little bit of volume. You know, I'm going to come back and just like add a little bit more of this later, but for now, let's just let's just have it ready for it to be almost there. You know, just just come on. You guys have been here for a while, been here for a long time, and for those who are still here and you're missing, you're looking for an invite. Let me create an invite. You know, let's make an invite for 5 people, and I'm going to write it down. Okay, so I'm going to write it down here, and I'm going to write down the first 3 letters. First 3 letters of this invite are here. So if you want to join our Discord, you've been watching, you deserve to be on our Discord. So Q, this is a Q, not a 9. R, Z, F, capital F. B, no, hold on. Is it B or 8? What? Dude, what the hell? Hold on, is it B or 8? Oh, it's 8. Sorry about that. 8, A, and then there's 2 letters, and I'll tell you the 2 letters that are missing in a moment, okay? In the meantime, let's keep shadowing, okay? Let's keep doodling this. Pablo, stop it. See, and one cool thing, I have no talent. As you can hear me, I cannot sing, I cannot do all of that stuff. But in punk rock, when you're playing punk rock, you don't need to have talent. All you need to have is just like, you just need to want to do it. That's all you need, really. Just like the drive. That's pretty much all you need when you're playing punk rock. And actually, like if you play too perfect, that maybe it's actually not cool, you know. You know, it's just like, oh, they play too good. Like hey, making mistakes while you're playing is actually, I think for us it was part of the act, you know, just hey, making mistakes, and people will be like, ah, you suck. And we're like, yeah, we do. You're not wrong. Usually that's how it will go. Oh, dude. Oh, this is a new layer. Oh yeah, this is a new layer, so that's okay. Okay, so you take, ooh, ooh, you take note of this. This is going away. Okay, I'm going to share the last letters in a second. Bye. Okay, so let's keep shadowing and keep tuned if you want those two letters. Wow, this is my trick to keep you here, to keep you engaged. You're not here because you like me. You're not here because you want to keep watching because you're learning and you're seeing like Pablo's so talented. Look at him. No, you're here because you're just waiting for those two last two letters. And it's okay. I don't care if that's what's going to take for you to pay attention to me. I'm okay with that. I can suffer that pain. I can take that load. Wow. Wow, Pablo. Phrasing, Pablo. Come on. Wow. I said that I was going to do just like some shadowing, but now I'm getting really into the detail. Come on, Pablo, just do it fast. Okay, I'm just going to do it fast. Okay. Also, just like, hey, this is how you make it look shiny. Shiny. You just add a little bit of you erase this taka taka. And that's what you have to say. You have to say taka taka, and then it will erase by itself taka taka. And look at that. How cool is that? And now it looks a little bit shiny. Shiny. Let's add some shininess here too. Just like some backlighting. And tacos ricos y sabrosos. Pásele por sus tacos, barato, barato sus tacos. Taquitos del pastor, taquitos de lengua, taquitos de ojo, taquitos de seso. Pásele, 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 pásele por su taquito de puerco. Wow. Wow, Pablo, I thought you were vegetarian. How do you know so much about tacos? Well, because I'm Mexican too. Da 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 da. If you are ever here in Mexico City and you're looking for some tacos and you're watching this, I would love to take you to some tacos. Uh, and I would love to just like, hey, by the way, are you still there? Yeah. I would love to just show you around. Be warned that I will take you to vegan tacos. So if you're not into that stuff, then you're gonna have a bad time, baby. A bad time. So I am vegan, and there's a ton of vegan options here where I live. I feel really privileged. I mean, it really is because of it really is because of gentrification. And I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the gentrifiers. Uh, but yeah, there's like really amazing food where I live, and there's vegan options. So even for me that I'm vegan, you're like, Pablo, but vegan Mexican food, yes, and they do like a great job at it. Just like a lot of Mexican dishes, like traditional Mexican dishes, they will make them in Mexican and vegan way, and it's amazing. And there's a taco taquerias that are really authentic, just like street tacos, but they're all vegan, and they're also like pretty affordable. Wow, Pablo, talking about how affordable it is, like a true gentrifier. I don't know. I'm Mexican, so I guess I get a pass. Oh man, no man, you don't get a pass. See, I'm just like obsessed with this. Now I'm doing it right. I was going to do quick, going to like not care about the details, but I'm caring too much about the details. That's just me. I just care too much. That's just me. I cannot not care. I cannot just like go around without working out the details. Come on. That's not me. Almost there. Let's just come on. Let's do this shadow. Let's put it here. Da, 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 da. Just a little bit here. Da, 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 just to give the idea of volume here. Just the idea. That's all we need for now. Just the idea of volume. Just the idea of shadowing here and there. And that should be enough for now. And I like this. I think I like this. I'll be back. I'll come back and just like finish all the detailing on this illustration. But I'm feeling good about it. I feel good of how it looks. Has enough contrast. It has all the different things that it needs. It is. It looks like the style of Humankind, which I'm really happy about. Like in the future, in the year 3000. Any Conan fans out there? In the year 3000. So in the future, I imagine a world in which like we go back to having to do our own tools and having to be creative to survive, having to use our imagination, and the resources that are around us. So this is it. This is what we're doing here. We're just like making that reality, that dumb idea reality. It's not dumb, Pablo. It's good. Don't say that about your ideas, Pablo. See, talking to myself, self therapy, self encouragement. Yeah, insanity. I'm telling you. Okay, look at that. Let's go like this. Yeah, look at that little fella. Let's put the Photoshop one. Yeah, let's expand it. Beautiful. So beautiful. Well, this has been nice. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. It's getting dark over here. I haven't eaten all day. What time is it? Oh, 7. This has been a long stream. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for sharing this. I think I'm owing you something, right? I owe you something, and don't think that I forgot. So the last two letters, for those who are still here and for those who were waiting for this, the last two letters of our code are, let me zoom in, drum roll, and yeah, so this is one of the last letters. You have it. This is a capital U, capital, and this is just a regular T, okay? Capital U, regular T. And this should work out. Combine this with the code that I had shared before, and you should be in. Let me see if people are getting in. Some people are getting in or not. No, no one is getting in. But it's okay because nobody's watching, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Well, let me just share it real quickly again. Okay. So it's Q, R, Z. None of these are capital, but then we get a capital F, and then we get an 8, and then we get an O, we get an A, and then we get these two letters, capital U, and then a T. And if you're wanting to join our Discord, it's pretty quiet, by the way. Our Discord, people keep saying, I want to get into your Discord, man. Come on, let's get into Discord. I'm like, dude, like, Discord is really quiet. It's really chill. So, oh, you are not seeing. Hold on. There you go. That's the code. Sorry. I'm realizing that it was cut out. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just share again. This is how we started. I kind of like this one more now that I'm seeing it. Oh my God. And this is how we ended up. Let me just command 0. Let me turn this off. And this is how we ended up. I think I like it. Pablo, date una vuelta por mi página de humor gráfico, humor con cara de malo. Hey, I'm going to do that, Alan. Thanks for sharing. But yeah, thank you so much for all of those who joined us. And I'm going to, oh, you know what? I'm going to, leave me alone. I'm going to just like share the website. So if you haven't checked it out, go to our website and just like to learn more about the project that we're working on that is called Humankind. And Humankind is just like a project that we are like starting, and it's going to be two different parts of it, and which we're starting as the Humankind Studios and the Humankind Fund. But as you can see, a storytelling and the characters and world building are going to be central in everything we do, and it's going to be also like if you want to know a little bit more about the characters that we work with, you can see that. You can talk. You can see a little bit. It's just a little bit. We don't. I don't get into details about the studio, but you can also see like if you're looking for an opportunity, there's also the fund for artists. If you are an artist and you're looking for a maybe getting into our fund, get there, and also careers. And the careers are just like if any of these look interesting to you, just like apply. And also and about if you want to know more about like how we work, like a is Pablo an a-hole when he's working? And I'm pretty eclectic. I will say that I'm pretty special. I hope I'm not an a-hole. I do demand a lot from people, and that's because I believe that they're capable of greatness, and I expect nothing less than that. So yeah, and that's it. And yeah, that's our team. This is me. Who is Pablo Stanley? Oh my God, I honestly I cringe whenever I see this, but it's necessary just so people know who is behind this. I just seriously cringe. But thank you so much for being here. Oh man, I'm getting a little bit confused. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go. I'll see you around and besotes. Okay, adiosito. We're ending the stream and a little dance before we go. A little dance, and say goodbye. Goodbye.